Hi guys, welcome back to SavorySaver. I'm Jamie, and I share easy gluten-free recipes, tips, tricks, and resources to make your gluten-free life easier. Today we're going to make peanut butter pie. It's a 4-ingredient recipe, minus the pie crust. I've got a pie crust over here. We've made it gluten-free by using Cheerios, some brown sugar, and some butter. I'll link to the recipe below for that. And let's go over our ingredients. We have peanut butter. It is peanut butter pie, so this is a creamy honey roasted peanut butter, just the standard stuff in the jar. You could also use regular peanut butter, crunchy peanut butter, whatever you want for that. I've got 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 8-ounce brick of cream cheese that has been softened, so I left it out for a few hours and let it soften up to room temperature. And I have some Cool Whip, just an 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip. So let's get started on this recipe. We'll start by putting our cream cheese into a large bowl. We're going to use the hand mixer. You could use a stand mixer if you want. So we're going to turn that on, get it blended up, and then we'll move to the next step. So guys, the cream cheese is pretty soft, so it only took a minute, so we've got that blended up pretty good. That was just enough to spread it out a little bit more. And then we'll add the next ingredient and we'll get moving forward with it. So we're going to add our cup of powdered sugar, or confectioner's sugar, whatever you want to call it, and our cup of peanut butter. If you're good at guesstimating what a cup of peanut butter looks like, you could probably do it that way. I don't think it's going to mess up the recipe any. All right, so we got all of that out of there. And now we're going to blend all that together, and we're going to start off slow because we don't want that powdered sugar all over the kitchen any more than we can help it. So we'll start off real slow and then bump it up to probably mid-speed, and we'll get it all blended. We're going to stop for just a minute, get everything back into the bowl. And let's finish up the blending. All right guys, so everything is pretty well blended. Now we're going to open up our Cool Whip. And we're going to get that into the pie. Side. So our Cool Whip's nice and thawed. We're going to put all of it into our peanut butter mixture. Put that off to the side. And we're going to fold in our Cool Whip into the peanut butter, and what that means is you want to bring your spatula around the bowl, up, over, and push it into the bowl. Bring it up, over, and back in. And what we're trying to do is not get rid of all that creaminess and air that's in the Cool Whip. We're trying to mix it all together. So we're incorporating the Cool Whip into the peanut butter mixture without deflating the Cool Whip. I'm sure if you wanted to, instead of using Cool Whip, because I'm not always a Cool Whip fan, I prefer whipped cream. You can probably whip your own cream up and do the same thing. Sweeten it a little bit with some powdered sugar. Whip it up till it's pretty much soft peaks, but firm enough where it's not gonna deflate on you. We're gonna fold it in. It's gonna take us a minute. Guys, as you can see, this is taking a couple minutes, but we want to make sure that everything's blended really well. So you'll know you're getting close when you can't see any of those white streaks from the Cool Whip, and everything's kind of a light brown from the peanut butter. All right, guys, everything looks like it's blended up really nicely in there. Everything's a nice golden tannish brown color in there, so everything's blended well. So move our pie plate over here. And we're gonna put this in the pie crust. Okay guys, so we've got our pie filling in there in its crust. It's all spread out nice and evenly. And what we want to do now is we want to chill it for a while, and that's going to firm that Cool Whip up and that peanut butter up, so it's going to be easier to slice. So you want to put it in the fridge for an hour, probably 2 hours at least, even overnight. You could pop it in the freezer for a little bit. That would probably work as well. So we're going to get this chilled, and we'll come back and show you what that looks like in a bit. So we're back. Our gluten-free peanut butter pie has been chilling in the freezer. Took about an hour and a half. You can also leave it in the fridge. If you're storing this, I would keep it covered in the fridge. So we're gonna get it plated up and give it a try. So I do have it cut because the first piece never comes out like it should. So let's see if I succeeded with it. But our pie has peanut butter in it, Cool Whip, cream cheese, powdered sugar, and our crust is a Cheerio Crust that's gluten-free. You can find that recipe, I'll link to it below. So we're gonna take it out, which we just lost our crust. So we will pop that back on there in the back of it. Get in the plate so everyone can see. And then for topping this, maybe some chocolate chips would be nice. Some chocolate syrup. Some more whipped cream or Cool Whip if you have it. And there we have our gluten-free peanut butter pie with a Cheerios crust. Let's give it a try. Got some crust on there and some peanut butter. You get the creaminess of the peanut butter that's been lightened a little bit with that whipped cream or Cool Whip that's in there. The cream cheese helps firm everything up, almost like a cheesecake consistency. And then you get the crunch from that crust. That's all we've got today, guys. Hope you like this video. Hope you like this recipe and give it a try. Please like the video down below and hit that subscription button, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.